Hey everybody, one more product review today. I want to talk a little bit about my friend Daniel Diggs, I guess that you'll see him on Facebook, at Second and None Archery and Strings. He's been making custom strings for me for a little over 2 years now, and ended up, I found him just kind of threw a dart at the wall and picked that guy off of Facebook because he was basically what everybody was telling me to go to on one of the Hoyt groups I'm on Facebook. So anyway, I checked him out. He made a set of strings for my Spider 30 at the time, and they performed great. I shot the crap out of those strings. Oh my goodness! I think I had, well, let's see, I had at least 4,000 arrows, on that string, and I changed them mainly because I wanted to change the color. They had not stretched a bit. The bow was still in time, and everything was still the way it ought to be. So you're a master, Danny. That's all I can tell you. Not only does he just have great customer service, I mean, his turnaround time is fast. Even like right now, this time of year, in the beginning of September, end of August, I guess. Well, right now it's a little bit later than that, but like at the end of August, that's just usually his busiest time. He might get a day longer than normal. He's just able to pump these strings out. He stays in contact with you. He's gonna give you all the info that you need. If you're looking for a tracking number and all of that stuff, he's gonna take care of you on that. Total stand-up guy. I would and I have trusted Danny with a whole lot more than my bow. So over the years, he and I've gotten to know each other quite well, and I can not only tell you that he is a great businessman, but also a very good friend of mine. So, but with that said, if he made crap strings, I would tell you he doesn't. Makes awesome strings, and I shot him a text and I said, "Hey man, I'm thinking about doing some orange and some yellow, or I'm sorry, some green and some yellow on my new Hyperforce." And he was like, "Oh yeah, that'd be cool." And he shot me a picture of a string that he'd already made that color, and it would really help me just kind of visualize the way that I wanted it to look, make sure that it was what I wanted. And I'll tell you, he's going to kill me for saying this, but you can get crazy with some string colors and some string designs and pinstripes and all kinds of stuff. Customizing your bow the way you want to do it is just amazing. And he's capable of doing everything. One of the coolest things about Danny that he's able to do that a lot of people out there can't do is that he can custom, let me see if I can get this in here, he can custom shrink wrap the speed knocks on these bows. And so these ones just say Second and None. It's got his brand on it. But I could have picked anything. If I wanted to put Budget Bow Hunter on there, if I wanted to have all three of these have something a little bit different, so they spelled something out. I could have just gone crazy with this. He's going to do that. He would do that for you. Now, one thing that a lot of people will question or say something about is, well, what about your warranty? Well, I guess if we want to go get the lawyers and get the fine print out here, yes, custom strings void your warranty. There's no question, there's no doubt about it, there's no getting around that. That's just the answer. However, if you have a reputable string builder that's using reputable and in the proper type of materials, so whatever this string, and I'm not a string builder, I know some of the brands out there, whatever, but whatever he uses, he makes sure matches with what the manufacturer's requirements are. So yes, technically it voids your warranty. However, he's not going to be using inferior components simply because you've given up your warranty, and so then it doesn't really matter. He's going to stand behind his work, and he's going to expect the bow company to stand behind their work and provide it, and he's going to know that it's not a string issue that causes the problem. Perfect example of that is on my Spider 30. I had his strings on my bow, and one of the limbs splintered. Didn't crack, didn't break, or anything like that. It had a splinter. It's one of the things that Hoyt's really well known for. And so after the season, I took it back to the place I bought it, and I said, "Hey, I got a string splinter here and everything like that." And so they took care of it. Hoyt took care of it. Everything was fixed. When I brought it back, the guy said, when I came back to pick up the bow, the guy asked me, he said, "Man, are those custom strings on there, or are those from Hoyt?" And I said, "No, they're aftermarket strings." He says, "Man, they look really cool. Have a good one." And so I know every manufacturer out there is different. Everybody's experience may be different. But from my personal experience, I've had a warranty claim with Hoyt, and not anything was said or done about having aftermarket strings on it, because it was a limb issue that was caused by the limbs, by the manufacturing, and that was not something that the strings caused. And so if the manufacturer could prove that the string caused the issue that caused the warranty work, then yeah, you're going to have a problem with that. But anyway, that was a long rabbit trail just to say that I don't think custom strings, aftermarket strings, are a bad idea. And I personally, I get funny about colors. I usually end up changing my mind about what I want my bow to look like about every year. So I change my strings about once a year. Also, I shoot a lot. And while I've never really worn out a set of strings from Danny, I can tell you that I get my money's worth out of every string that Danny makes me. And so I would, this is truly a shameless plug for Second to None Archery. I want you to go check them out on Instagram, Second to None Archery, and I want you to go on Facebook again, Second to None Archery. Spell out I believe it's spelled out second, and so it's second to none, and but the 2 is a 2. That's what it is. So anyway, check them out and hit them up if you're looking on your next purchase before you decide on a string builder. If you have any specific questions, color combos, anything like that, shoot him a message, ask him what he can do. But I'm sure he's going to take care of you. He's always taking care of me, and I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or anything regarding my string, my setup, my channel, the strings themselves, if maybe you can't get a hold of him or you don't want to or anything like that, you just want to ask me a quick question about it, shoot me a message, shoot me a comment down below. I will answer them. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thanks for the view, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks again.